Hello, hello. It is Friday, and we are here in my living room with Bulletproof Filter Free Friday, which is so nice to be back to my house and my laundry, because we've been traveling so much lately that we haven't, there's the ding-a-ling, we haven't had, we haven't had our normal Friday coffee time with underpants and socks and laundry and Bulletproof coffee. So I'm so glad you're here. Hello, hello. Sarah is here. Yay. Hello. I hope you guys have a big pile of laundry at your house, because I've got laundry, hula hoops, Legos. Oh, sorry, Velm. Sorry, Velm. Sorry, Velm. And my girls are here with me. Where are my girls at? But I don't have comments. My comments are dead. Can I get my iPad?
Did you swipe left?
Yeah, it's, I don't know. It is what it is. Thank you. So let's give this a little whirl and see if I can't get in here. I don't know what happened, because there are comments. There we are. Oh, look. Sherry did 3 loads of laundry last night. Sitting on the chair across from me. Ashley, get on that laundry. Come on. We got lots of undies. Lots of laundry to be done today. Hello. About to put the kids' laundry in the dryer. Good, Christina. Tiffany, get on that laundry. Come on now. So it's Friday. The laundry never ends, Carrie. Good morning, Andrea and Jill and Sarah and Christina. You got 2 loads of laundry? How many do you have? Yay, Kayla. Hello, Jessica. So a couple of things, because I do have a very large amount of laundry here, which is the norm for us, right? Because that's just how it is. But I want to fill you guys in on a story. So I don't know where I was, because I haven't traveled alone in well over a month and a half. But yesterday I was sitting there and I went to move this pillow, which you guys have seen before in my house, this pillow. And I said, the kid said, "Oh, Mom, don't touch that pillow. It's gross. It has pee on it." And I said, "I'm sorry, what?" And they said, I did. I sure did. So they said there's pee on it. And they said, I said, "Well, how on earth does the pillow have pee?" And they said, "Well, Mom, there's pee on that pillow because Brian peed on it while you were gone." And I said, "Okay, I'm sorry. So your brother peed on this pillow and it just sat here, nobody cleaned it?" And they were like, "Well, I don't think so. I don't think anybody cleaned the pillow." So then I'm looking at the pillow and I'm sniffing the pillow and I'm looking for yellow spots on the pillow. And so I just had to go and clean the pillow, because apparently while I was gone, he fell asleep on the couch and peed all over our pillow. So that's what I'm doing right now. So, okay, good. So Tiffany just started her first load. No, Jessica, we have to check the numbers on the dates. He has not unpacked. It is still sitting there. I can show you guys in a little bit if you want, but it is still there. It is absolutely still there. So yes, they saved the pee pillow for me because they know how much I love to clean pee pillows. So that one has now been freshened up. Yes. So there you go. Okay, what kind of coffee am I drinking? Well, for those of you that just tuned in, I do drink Bulletproof. I love it. It's great on my belly. It's a delight. And there's actually a code if you look at the top for anybody that's interested in heading over and checking out. You get 10% off right now, store-wide. It's U.S. only. Sorry, my Canadian friends, but it's 10% off with the code Meredith10. You can just click the link and head over. But Bulletproof Filter Free is brought to you by Bulletproof, and we love that they fuel our laundry-driven craze that we have here. Folded what I thought was the last load, found 2 new baskets to fold today. Janice, how did you lose laundry? Because it's like Mount, what is the volcano that's going to erupt? What did we see? There's a volcano that's going to erupt. We saw something on some news. Yes, Rachel, my daughter did get her blanket back. She was so excited. We were so excited because she was just devastated. But thank you guys. Start your laundry, Brittany. So I've cleaned a pee pillow. Huh? Mount Vesuvius. I knew that. See, apparently Mount Vesuvius is going to erupt. Where is that? Italy. I hope it doesn't get anywhere near the Prosecco vineyards. That's terrible. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can move it. Is that better? What if I sit here? Is that better, guys? Okay. There we go. Yay for the blanket. Epic waste of time. Jennifer says, don't fold any of your laundry, just use baskets. Well, but here's the thing. I fold it, it just never leaves this spot. So I'm not exactly sure why I do it either, but I fold it, and then I leave it on the couch, and then when people come to my house, we just move it from spot to spot on the couch. So it'll sit here for a little bit, and then it'll go over there, and then it might come to this table, but it never actually leaves the living room. Oh, Rachel, have fun in South Dakota. Sarah can't find her other shoe, which is the story of your life, right, with kids. They can't find their shoes. We can't find our shoes. It's just a delight. So I wanted to ask you guys a question. Michelle says her kids and her husband were folding laundry yesterday, but there's 3 more loads to do today. So I have a question for you. Have you ever had somebody come over, let's just say uninvited. They just show up to your house, uninvited, and here they stroll in. And then while they're there, not only do they kind of comment on the tidiness level of your home, but also how ill-mannered your children are. Like, how dare they run around and scream and act like kids in your own home. I need a show of hands if anybody has ever had somebody uninvited come into their home and then tell you that your kids and your house are just a little bit out of control. I'd like to know if anybody, I see that there are a lot of you, so I am not alone in this, okay? But let me tell you, if you are not invited to my home, even if you are invited to my home, and you show up, and you have something to say about the grit on my floor or the way my kids are, because here's the thing, don't worry. I have the discipline tools that I need to take care of my children, okay? But all I'm saying is, if you want to come in and give me some unsolicited advice, I am having none of that. I will have none of that. Please do not come to my home and give me unsolicited parenting advice, okay? I refuse. I adamantly refuse to deal with that. So if I all of a sudden have this look on my face, you're gonna know why, okay? It's because I don't need none ya advice, okay? What is the worst piece? Let's get some of these because this has been bothering me lately. And I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus as to who it is. I'm not gonna come on here and air my clean laundry, but I'm not gonna come out here and air my dirty laundry. But tell me, what is the worst piece of unsolicited parenting advice you've gotten? Because I have to tell you, I get a bunch of it, and it's like, I'm good, okay? I'll ask you if I need advice. You, my friend, have a chore list. Go. Go. Nice try. Get to working. Sorry, we had to get that 10-year-old back on the chore list. Okay, 11-year-old, sorry. There you go, Lisa. Get that slipper out and start using it like a flip-flop. Yeah, okay. Some parents need to mind their own business. MYOB. Okay, but what do you guys have for unsolicited parenting advice? I don't know anyone except my mom who gives me unsolicited advice about my home. Karen says, I'm throwing my mom right under the bus. She comes to my house all the time and tells me what a pigsty is. I hate when people give me advice and don't have kids or their kids don't respect them. Ooh. The worst is when they don't have kids themselves. That one, that's the best. When people who don't have kids, or you know what else is awesome? You know what else is awesome? When they try to tell you how to parent your child based on how they parent their dog. And it's like, look, I get it, okay? I have two delightful pooches here. But it's not exactly the same thing when it comes to like a student parent conference or even potty training, okay? It's really not the same thing. That's okay, Jamie. You're doing good. Okay, let's see. I don't know anyone with perfect children, so I don't need anyone's advice, Dawn said. Oh, your kids need to eat what you cook. Don't give them chores. That's advice that people are giving. They need to eat what... Now, that's a good one. Why don't your kids just eat what you cook? When people say I wouldn't cook anything else for them, that's what they get. When my kids were smaller, that wasn't true in our house. Sometimes I was giving them different things just to keep them fed and their mouths quiet because I didn't want to hear it. Now that they're older, I do cook one meal and that's what they get. And if they don't like it, they can be hungry, but they also know that they don't want to be hungry, so they'll eat enough to survive till the morning. But when my kids were little, like little, I totally did different meals for them and ran around like a lunatic feeding them things just to keep them fed. But I don't do that anymore. But I absolutely did that before. What else do we have? Oh, Heather's saying she has a friend who constantly is always saying things about when her kids do something like, oh, my kids never did that. Oh, my kids never did that. Oh, really? Oh, that's right. You have perfect children. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So sorry you had absolutely perfect children. So sorry. So sorry. My mother-in-law told me that my youngest son, now a teen, who has learning difficulties and ADHD, said he was aggressive because I didn't beat him enough as a toddler. Well, I don't think we should beat. Flip-flop swap maybe, but no, I have a 6-year-old who's autistic with all sorts of tagged with everything from here under the sun, and I have news for you. That is absolutely not the case. You really should let your baby work it out. While you have 3 kids with 4 on the way, aren't you a little young to have that many kids? Oh, aren't you a little young to have that many kids? I don't remember where we were, but we were out to eat somewhere at some point, and somebody stopped me. Now, I had my 3 kids, and I had 2 nieces with me, so there were 5 in total. We were out to eat somewhere, and somebody looked at me, and they go, geez, don't you guys have anything to do besides make kids? Do you have a TV? And it's like, I'm sorry, what? Did you just ask me if I had anything else to do besides it and if I owned a TV because I was there with 5 children? Like, you've got to be kidding me, okay? I do, in fact, have TV, Hulu, and Netflix, no cable, okay? But didn't even ask or care, like, if they were all mine. It was just, 5 children, what are you doing? And it's like, what if I had 5 kids? What's it to you? It's none of your business. Get out of here. Yeah. When people with misbehaved kids tell you timeout doesn't work, well, timeout at our house is a constant rotation. It's which kid is in timeout at the moment, or dog for that matter. You know what I'm saying, Daph? You know what I'm saying, sweets? So yeah. Yeah. There you go. And so here's the thing. You have to do what's best for you, right? What works best for you and your family. That's really what it boils down to. Christina, that is a tough one too. If you have a child with a disability and it's not a visible disability, and they ask you what's wrong with your kid, like if you have an autistic child or a kid with Asperger's or something else that you can't necessarily see right off the bat, and they're having a meltdown, it's like, I don't have time to explain to you in this grocery store why my kid is having a level 7 meltdown in aisle 3. I don't have time to do that right now. So, yeah, don't say that. Fix your, oh, Amber, I know, those are bad ones. Yeah, and you know what, Karen? I'm a huge proponent of timeout for the parent, okay? You guys know where I like to go. I like to hide in the closet. I like to hide in the bathroom. I like to get my timeout time on, okay? So it's like, if I put you in timeout, I'm gonna go have myself a timeout because I don't want to have a mental breakdown. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. That's right. I do not need to have a mental breakdown, so I need to have myself a timeout. Daphne, you're getting lots of comments in the feed today. They love you. You're looking great. You're looking camera ready. Okay. Now my Velma is in a timeout currently because look what Velma did. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Oh yeah. My favorite sweater. Do you know what these are? Teeth holes. Thanks, Velm. Thank you. So we got that right. And here's the thing. Is it going to stop me from wearing it? No. But I'm really upset about it. I'm really upset about it, that's for sure. So yeah, one time we were leaving a restaurant with our 8 children and this lady was staring. I told her, what? We don't have cable. So I guess that is a running joke with people with lots of kids. What, you don't have cable? Yeah, advice, yeah. I don't know why you're sitting down. Your list of chores is not complete. That was a nice try. Get back up and get back to work. No. No. I'll have none of that. Don't be trying to tell me that you're done. You're absolutely not done. We got a whole list. That's another thing that popped up. Okay, so somebody sent me this morning, and I can share it out later. I just have to find the link to the PDF version of it. But oh, Amy, I did. I was so angry. Now, mind you, I didn't realize that she had chewed through this until I was out in public with, you know, the holes all in my sweater. But she knows what she did. So, okay, so there is this chore chart that has been floating around. I'd seen this once before, but never really paid attention to it. So if you have a bunch of kids and you, or just a kid or whomever, and you feel like, I think they might be ready for a chore chart. What should they actually be doing? Well, there is this chore chart that is going around from some Montessori Academy from I don't know what year, back when, but I'd have to look at it. I'll find it. I'll get the PDF version. I'll share it with you guys. But it goes through, and some of the things that it says are pretty hysterical on what age your child should be doing what chores. And it gives you like age 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 10 to 11, and then 12 and up. And so on like 10, it says that my child should be hemming pants, doing gardening, mowing the grass, which these all sound like wonderful things. But I can tell you that if I gave my son a needle and thread, he would have absolutely no idea if I said hem these pants for me, what that would mean. That would just blow his mind. And if we're being honest, I don't know how to hem a pair of pants. I don't know how to sew on a button. That is not a skill that I remember. I did take home ec, okay? But if you guys have been around for a while, you all know how home ec worked out for me. Okay, you've seen my cooking, you know I burn everything, and you know that I cannot sew a button, okay? And you know that I take my husband's clothes to the dry cleaner now because I gave up on the ironing because it was killing me. It was legit killing me, the amount of ironing that I was doing. So I'm just saying, I don't think he's going to be hemming pants anytime soon. I'd love for him to mow the grass because that is one of my chores that I have to do. But I'm telling you, I don't think that he'd be able to get on my riding mower. I don't think he weighs enough to sit on the seat and have the riding mower turn on. My 5-year-old has to make her own bed. My 3-year-old likes to sweep, but I still have to go and re-sweep. But yes, okay, but that sounds good. Making a bed is definitely a doable chore. Shelly has that list. Okay. Let's see. Ironing, I know, with a question mark. Beth is like, who irons? Well, I did up until a couple months back when I finally quit and I was like, I can't. I physically don't have the energy to stand at this ironing board for 2 hours because that's what I was doing. I was ironing nonstop. Yeah, I was ironing. Fridays was ironing day. After this, I used to set up the ironing board and iron for like 2 hours and I was just like, no way. I know, Amy, I'm going to be 37 this year, and if you handed me a needle and thread and was like, hem this, it would be the worst botched job you've ever seen. I do have my 8 soon to be, and well, not soon, but in February, 9-year-old, she will load the dishwasher for me, but it's rough. It's as bad as when my husband loads the dishwasher. But I also realized if somebody's loading it, I don't care. So I'm trying to find the bright side of this because somebody is helping me. So I'm just letting those dishes go in, and I'm hoping that since our last dishwasher broke and we put the new dishwasher in, I'm hoping that it's okay. I'm just hoping. Here's to hoping. Yeah. Let's see. My 8-year-old makes her bed, puts her clothes away, and pour drinks for dinner. Okay, and I know that setting the table was on that chore list too, so that's a good one. But I'm telling you, it was just one of those things where I was like, I don't think I could send him out to cut grass. I don't think that would be a success. Deanna says they live on a farm. She's got 3 boys with animals. They work, clean, work the hay, clean their rooms, do dishes, laundry, help. And that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like some serious farm work right there. So yeah, so Jessica, I'm about finding the positives. I'm about picking your battles, because I used to go in and rewash every dish that they would load, and now I'm like, look, if it comes out and it's clean, great. If it doesn't, then we run it in the dishwasher again. Yeah. They don't have home ec anymore, Jacqueline. They do not have home ec anymore. I do think home ec is good. I do think you should take home ec, but obviously it doesn't work for all of us. My husband asked me for a cake. I don't remember what, he asked me to bake him a cake. And I took, this is how terrible I am. So he asked me to bake him a cake. I took the box of Duncan Hine mix, and I took the baking dish, and I stuck the box of cake mix and the eggs and the thing of oil in the pan, and I put it on the stove, and I wrote a note, and I said, here's your cake. That's what I did. He asked for a cake. I gave him a cake. That's what he got. So unfortunately for the BM, I don't think his cake tasted very good. But, and here's the thing. I thought I was being polite, because let's be honest. Do you know what I was going to do to that cake? I was going to burn it. I was going to burn the cake, and then all we would have is burnt, ruined cake. So let's just be honest, I was helping him out. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I got to tell you, between the unsolicited parenting advice that I have gotten as of recent, being told that my house is a disheveled, dirty mess, I decided I'm going to definitely make my kids do more chores. Because if my house is this dirty and I can't get to it, somebody's going to have to, so it's going to be those kids. So let's see. I have my 4-year-old pick up his toys, and occasionally he'll help me pick up stuff around the house. You know what I started doing too? When they would tell me they didn't want to pick up their stuff, I would walk around with a garbage bag, and I would put their toys into the trash bag, and I would donate them to Goodwill. So if you don't want to pick it up, that's cool. We'll give it to another child. And I started throwing toys into the garbage bags, and then the garbage bag would sit at the front door before it would go to Goodwill. And if there was something in there that they really, really wanted back, they had to earn that back. Otherwise, the next trip that we walked out the door was going to Goodwill. Yeah. Oh, Crystal, that's nice. Your mom made your wedding cake? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I'm not a baker. I'm not a cooker. No chefs here. It's not one of my strong suits. Yeah. What else do we got going on? Are you cleaning? What are you cleaning? All right, keep working. So yeah. Did I say anything to the person who gave me the advice? I have been working towards biting my tongue. I gave a look. And in terms of the house, I basically just said, you know, I'm just picking my battles. That's what we're doing here. And it is what it is. Or I love when somebody comes over and they tell me, your house is so quaint. It's so homey, which basically means it's small and dirty. It's like, whatever. It's ours, and we love it, and it's lived in. And it is what it is. And you guys know I'm not taking my time to clean this up before I invite you guys in, right? I'm not cleaning this up before I invite you guys all in. Why the heck am I cleaning up before I invite those turds in? I'd much rather have you guys here. So get out of here. I'm not having none of that. Get out of here. Get out of here. So yes. Yes, my look is loved and lived in. Lived and loved in. Loved and lived in. That's what our look is. Barn chic, too. Yeah. Pick your battles, Samantha. I love it. Oh, Katie. Somebody stopped Katie at the grocery store and said, I thought you left your child alone because I couldn't see you and they were walking off in the grocery store. And it's like, I got my kid. I got my kid. It's cool. If I'm in the grocery store... If I'm in the grocery store and I tell 11-year-old to go grab a bag of potatoes and I'm on the other side, he is 11. He can walk to the other side of the grocery store and pick up a bag of potatoes if I'm in the milk aisle. That is not that far. He knows not to talk to anybody, and if somebody were to do something, we've already gone over the limp noodle pee on yourself drill and scream. So, I mean, he's 11, okay? I don't let my 6-year-old run off. I'm watching my children, but yeah, I don't need your advice. Or the woman who stopped me and told me that I should really be paying attention to my kids when they were fist fighting in aisle 2. I was watching them fist fight. At some point, they were going to stop. Okay, if they had broken things and torn the stuff off the shelves, I would have interjected. But they were just fighting in the middle of the floor. I was going to let them finish their fight. Then I grabbed them and picked them up. But I mean, look, they have to finish this fight. How do I know who's going to win if I stop them? You don't know, okay? You don't know. I had a bet on that fight. Okay, lady? Unsolicited parenting advice is the best. Cinnamon says, take your judgment elsewhere. We'll have none of that. I'll have none of that. That's right, Velma. Velma's over there looking. She's like, ooh, Mom knows about her sweater. Yeah. He's big enough. He's 11. He knows. He knows what's going on. You know karate? Get out of here. You don't know no karate. Get out of here. You don't know no karate. So anyway, so pick your battles. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. One time I sent my 9-year-old in for milk and she came out with no milk and I'm like, where's the milk? And she said, the guy told me to find my mom. Did she have money? Then she didn't need you. She needed to buy the milk. I know, right? It's crazy. This is not, and I know it's a different world than what we grew up in, but seriously, like, save it. I don't remember being at the store and my mom ever getting any unsolicited advice from anybody. I think the advice was just, oh, they're alive today? Way to go, awesome. Now it's like every pressure of society is on top of you. But I don't remember it being like that for them. Yeah, that's right. Lori, look, I got 3 kids. You don't know who's going to win the fight. Okay? You got to place bets. You got to see how it goes. You guys love my sweater, my nightgown? It's my house dress. Yeah. Yeah, it's hashtag real life. I got nothing else for you. Yeah, so it is what it is. It is exactly what it is. We're moving on to towels. Yeah. When are you having your next one? Terrence says, people are always asking me, when are you having my next one? Well, let's see. If people ask me that, I laugh because there will be no next ones. I'm actually trying to evacuate the uterus at the moment. And that might be happening sooner rather than later. But for me, I just laugh when people are like, oh, are you done? And it's like, this is the face of someone who is done. You don't have to ask anybody that looks like this if they're going to have more kids. But you know what the best part is? Here's the best part. If anybody tells me, if they're like, well, we're considering, and I'm like, have more. Have like 8, have 12, because it's like, yeah, I want you to make sure, I don't want you to sleep till you're 60. Have 47 more kids. Here's the thing. do what you want, okay? But if anybody ever says, should I have more? It's like, yes, you should have tons and tons and tons. You should have so many kids. What's the nursery rhyme with the lady in the shoe?
The wheels on the bus go round.
That's not even close. The wheels on the bus and the woman in the shoe were not the same thing. Anyway, yes, yeah. So it's I'm just saying, just get out of here. 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 Yeah. April, you love folding towels? You have a sickness, sweetie. We can help you. We can help you here if that's inappropriate.
36 what?
Ask them, have you met my kids? Of course I'm done. There you go, Dawn. That's the perfect way to end the show today. Have you met my kids? Yes, I'm done. Okay, these are my children. They're the ones fighting in aisle 2. Yes, we're done. Okay. All right, so on that note, I would like to thank Bulletproof for bringing us Filter Free Friday. We absolutely love you. If you want to get 10% off, you can head over, click the link above, and you can go over and check out everything Bulletproof has to offer. Use code Meredith10, get you 10% off. Anything on site and store, and it's just US only. Sorry, Canadian. Sorry, Canadian friends. Sorry. We love you, though. But I will see you guys later on today. I hope you have an absolutely pleasant Friday. I am going to continue to not be able to breathe from these allergies and finish off my loads and loads of laundry. But I will see you guys very, very soon. And you guys have an absolutely great rest of your Friday. Bye.